Thanks for listening to another RPMTonight.com podcast. I'm John Kernan. It was announced on, it's Wednesday afternoon that Josef Newgarden was going to drive for Sarah Fisher Hartman Racing. And Josef, of course, won the Firestone Indy Lights Championship this past season. Joins us now on the phone. And Josef, first off, congratulations, man. You're in the big league now.
Yeah, thanks so much, John. It's unbelievable. It really is. It's been such a long road, and to make it this far and to be presented with this unbelievable opportunity is just, it's this day only comes once, I guess. That's what a lot of people have been telling me.
Yeah, of course. Your first big ride in the IndyCar Series, along with Sarah Fisher, who's most popular driver, had a lot of success as a driver. Now she owns her own team. So how did this all come about for you?
Well, I think I've just been so lucky to find myself in good situations and meeting the right people almost, and certainly it's been no different with Sarah and Wink and Andy and everyone at Sarah Fisher Hartman Racing. They approached me and they wanted to try and do something for the year, and I really heavily thought about going back over to Europe. There was some doors that opened up to potentially go back there and pursue some opportunities, but at the end of the day, I really just think this opportunity here in the States with Sarah Fisher Hartman Racing and keeping the momentum going right into the Izod IndyCar Series from Firestone Indy Lights was just the best decision. I really believe in the opportunity. I believe in the situation, and I certainly would not be here if I didn't.
So what's the plan now? What's going to happen in the next few weeks, next couple months as you guys get ready for the season?
Well, we're going to be really busy, I can say that. There's a lot to do. We're looking to get the new car in and kind of get going on that, and certainly getting seats fitted and anything that we can do in that area, and then really just build the car and try and get a testing schedule going and get all of our lists going for what we need to do in preparation and what we want to achieve before St. Petersburg. I really think the time is going to go quick. We only got about, I think, 3.5 more months before the first round is here, so that's going to go really quick. We're almost, we're biting our teeth right now, and I'm biting my nails. I really want to go testing, and if we could go tomorrow, it would be awesome, but, we're going to have to wait another month. So I think what's really important for us is to just focus and hone in on the time that we have now so that we don't waste anything. We got to be maximizing whatever time we do have, and that's all we're doing. I'm trying to move up here to Indianapolis to be with the team so I can be there every day and working with them, and we're just super excited about everything that we're looking to achieve for the next year.
Yeah, you mentioned you moving from your hometown in Nashville up to Indianapolis so you can be closer to the team. As a young driver who's developing his career, how important is it for you to be able to go to the shop, every day?
I think it's critical. It really is. If you want to do something correctly, you need to fully immerse yourself into a situation. And I was a little bit disappointed I wasn't able to do that this year with Samstra Motorsports and Indy Lights. I actually stayed at home in Nashville. It was just a little bit more cost-effective to do that. But certainly for something like this, this is a very, very big opportunity, and it's a big step in my career. So it's very important, I think, to do everything as correct as you can. And yeah, for me, I'm excited about it. I really like working with the team, and the chemistry between us is certainly there. We're not lacking in that department. And if that's in even keel and everything's going right in that department, then it certainly makes it a lot more fun to work with them every day. So that's purely it. For me, I'm just excited to get up here as soon as possible because I love seeing them every day.
How important was it for you to have this past season in Indy Lights that was so successful? You both ovals and the street/road courses to prepare you for moving up the ladder to the Izod IndyCar Series.
Yeah, it's very, very important. The Firestone Indy Lights Championship gives you a good diversity of tracks, I think, to where you can start with those processes very much like the Izod IndyCar Series. You go to short ovals, you go to speedways, you go to road courses and street courses, and as a driver in this championship, you have to be very diverse and you have to be good at everything. There's going to be tons of different situations that present themselves, and you've got to be able to adapt and maximize all the situations if you want to be a championship contender. So for me, it was really just going through the motions last year and learning all those processes of new tracks, and I think that's going to put me in good preparation for next year, really, because I didn't know any of the tracks. So some of the tracks I'll now know, but it gave me the opportunity to learn tracks on the fly all year long, and I think that just made me a better, well-rounded driver for the future, and it's going to maybe make that transition a little bit easier for me.
Now, at the announcement and in the press release, I guess the schedule for next year is not finalized, but they're anticipating a full season effort, right?
Absolutely. We're hoping to announce the schedule soon. We're all working very hard, and I think we've got a lot of good things coming down the pipe. So, for us, we're definitely looking for a full season effort, and hopefully we can announce something soon on that.
What do you think it's going to be like going to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, trying to make the field for the Indy 500?
It's going to be pretty unbelievable, I think. For me, the first time I drove around the track in a Firestone Indy Lights car, I think there's just some aurora. There's just a feeling that comes with it, and it's unlike any other place. We went to other ovals, obviously, but Indianapolis, there was just something really special about it, and everyone says that, but it's so true. It's like going to Disney World as a kid, and you can't really explain the feeling that you get, but it's just something magical, and I really think Indianapolis has that as a racetrack, and anytime you get an opportunity to drive or test or race around that place, it's just super cool. And for me, having a whole month instead of maybe just a week like we did this year, that's even cooler. So we'll have a lot of time at the track and a lot more to achieve this time around.
Hey, I tell you what, it's magical not only for you drivers, but for us fans and reporters. I still get goosebumps every time I drive into that place. It's just an amazing experience. But
it's unlike any other.
Yeah. Hey, Joseph, congratulations on the ride. I knew you could do it, man. And, thanks for spending the time with us, and best of luck.
Yeah, of course. Thanks so much for the support.
All right. We'll see you, Joseph.
All right. Bye, John.
Bye. That's Josef Newgarden, and you've been listening to an RPMTonight.com podcast. I'm John Kernan.